B'siyat Shmai, we're going to carry on Shar Avodas Elkim Perek Gimel והחמישי. והחמישי כי mitzvos HaTorah yesh tachlis lemesparon. There's only X amount of mitzvahs. Tariag mitzvahs, according to the Goen, which the Meilis HaTorah brings, it's Tariag klolim. There's only X amount of mitzvahs. Vein magiyos al sach yodua v'hu Tariag mitzvahs. Ach mitzvahs ha-seichel kimat she'ein lehem tachlis. Ki b'chol yoim yosef ha'odom das bohen. V'chol asher toisif ha-korosoi v'yovin toivois ha'elokim v'oitzem yechol toyu malchusoi yosef lehikon aloi ulehishofel lefonov. So first and foremost, he's telling us that the geder of mitzvahs ha-seichel is consequent to hachnoah and shiflus. That is the mitzvahs ha-seichel. And second thing is telling us that the mitzvahs which are mechayvim, but mitzvahs ha-seichel, are not the same for everybody. It's every person lefi his hakora. It's famous, I once heard this from a Baron Abe Steinman, but it's very famous. Reb Sadia Goen used to cry every single day for the fact that yesterday I didn't serve Hashem enough. I mean, yesterday I steiged, today I'm a greater person than yesterday, and who I am today, the work I did yesterday wasn't enough. Which means that he felt that the my madrega of today, I have more of a mechayev than yesterday, which is exactly what it says here. Alkein ataroya David olav hashalom mischanin el Elokim l'hoyer oisoi aleihen. Hashem should enlighten him kefi madregosoi on what's expected from him. Ulahosir mosach hasichlus mel einov. We know that the Gemara says in Seita that chet is called shtus. Ein adam choyte elim kenichnas v'yirach shtus. There's some chatoim afilu, which the lashon of the Gemara is oise maise behema. Chet bechlal is not an odom digasugya. When Odom Rishon was choyta, the lashon of the Chazal in three places in Shas is that there was a nochosh was matil zuhamoin odom. It's an extension, it's something external of Odom. Odom be'etzem was supposed to be a v'chai lo'ilam. Seichel without an efshoros of chet. Odom Rishon brought himself to the sugi of chet. That was the chet. K'mei she'omar David HaMelech said, Gal einai v'abiton niflois miteirosecha. Open my eyes and show me the niflois miteirosecha. Ne'eka nekuda is the Gal einai. Show me what I need to see in Torah, and Torah is the hoyrois of what's mechuyev from me. Now the Gal einai, we don't need the Gal einai for the Tarag mitzvahs. We need the Gal einai to show me, Hashem, what you expect and want from me today for who I am today. There's a gvitz in a Kudas HaChidush here that you can daven for the Gal einai. We know that Hakol b'dei Shemaim chutz miras Shemaim. So how can you daven that Hashem should give us the Yiras Shemaim? That's a very old sugya. There's a Marasho in two places, a Chazon Ish or Moshe Feinstein. It's a shmuz b'fnei atzmoi. But Lemaisa, the Chazon Ish writes at the end of Orach Chaim, and he's got a few shtiklach on the parasha, he says there that Bechira means it's mikoyach the avoida and the rotzen of the Odom. So if I'm davening, that's part of my Bechira. Okay. Another pasuk with David HaMelech. Pereini Hashem derech chokecha. Hashem, show me the ways. What do you mean Hashem, show me the ways? Open the Chumash and learn Torah. No. Because there's certain parts that are mechuyev of me, which are called the mitzvahs ha-seichel, which is kefi my madrega, kefi my hachnoah, and my shiflus. And like he said, there's no gvul to that. Another pasuk, hadricheni b'nesiv mitzvah yisecha v'goymer. Another pasuk, hat libi el eid yisecha, el eid voisecha. V'oimer, another pasuk, l'chol tichla ro'isi kates r'chovo mitzvah yisecha ma'oid, r'tzoynei lo'imar, kol ma she'onu chayovim ma'avoidosecha, al hasmodas tevosecha ein kates. So like he's already explained, the machayev to serve the Rebbeinu Shloilem is the shiflus and the achno that comes consequent of a meridig hakora an understanding of how much we owe the Rebbeinu Shleilim for all the chasadim He's done for us, in exactly the same way as there's no gvul to the amount of chasadim Hashem does, there's also no gvul to the amount of hakara we can have of those chasadim, and consequently no gvul to what we're mechayev mitzad our hakara satayv to the Rebbeinu Shleilim with these mitzvahs, and therefore it's rechava mitzvayisecha ma'oid. So David HaMelech was davening that the sichlus that blinds us from seeing and blinds us from feeling and blinds us from understanding, take away all those masochim, all those partitions, all those barriers, take them away in order to help us connect to our hargoshus of Hakaras HaTov and Mamela, our understanding of what Hashem wants and expects from us. So this is the fifth way, the fifth difference between whether you're serving Hashem because you're following the manual called Torah, or whether you're serving Hashem because you're intuitively and spontaneously responding to an emotion and a feeling towards Hashem. The difference will be that if you're just following the instructions, you're only going to do X amount of things. You'll take a lulav on Sukkot, you'll eat matzah on Pesach, you light the menorah, you learn some Torah every day, you'll daven, you'll say Krishma, you'll put on tefillin and tzitzis, you'll bench and make brachas, and there's a gvul. Masha'en kain, when you are responding and reacting intuitively to the way you feel to Hashem, then the amount of avodas Hashem is going to be rechava mitzvayisecha ma'oid, way beyond what you would do if you're just following the manual called Torah. And all these, the seven mahalchim that he's telling us here, the sachakol of them, the common denominator between all of them is that you're responding, you're reacting, you're acting out of hachna and shiflus. Following a manual, you don't need hachna and shiflus. You don't need a connection. Avodah that comes from connection comes from his batlus to Beira. And the madrigas of his batlus are ein cheker. Ukvar nemar al ktsas hapirushim, shehoyu kol yameim b'tshuva, mipnei shehoyu mechadshim b'chol yom tshuva, ba'avur tisefes hakarasam b'gdulas Elekim b'chol yom. Like we mentioned before from Reb Sadia Gaon, ba'avur tisefes hakarasam b'gdulas Elekim b'chol yom, v'kitzuram, that means they're doing tshuva on what they feel they lacked, b'ma shem chayovim lo minu avodah b'she'ovar. Kafi ha'akara of today, the recognition of today, I suddenly feel bad. Wow, Hashem is so big, Hashem's so kind, I'm so indebted to Him. How could it be that yesterday I only did X, Y, or Z, I didn't do even more? V'shomar David HaMelech, olav ha'sholim, yoim leyoim yabia oimer, v'laylo lelaylo yechav edas. From day to day, from night to night, my awareness became greater. My consciousness became deeper. V'oimer, Palge mayim yordu einai al loishomru teirasecha. What do you mean loishomru teirasecha? David HaMelech didn't keep Torah mitzvahs. Avada he did. But when he said this Tehillim, he was in a hakara of, wow, I now understand so much why I owe you. I'm so indebted to you. I did not fulfill my obligations towards you till now. That's the end of the fifth difference between whether one serves Hashem because it's a rule, or whether one serves Hashem because it's an intuitive response to a feeling of being indebted.